probably hate it. The yuck! I hate camel. I hate cake frosting. Yuck! Yeah. It's disgusting. And that's my Ramble Redhead impression for the night.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
You're welcome.
Hi-ho.
It's nearly here, love the mood, love the food at this time of year. Need a plan for the clan when they gather near. Springtime, Thanksgiving Day.
Time to chop the bird.
Listen based on the taste, check the temperature.
Eat salad, pick the pies, keep the gravy stuffed.
Springtime, Thanksgiving Day. Chili's done, get to run to the mess and greet the guests when they come to the door.
And each bite is eaten, make notes too. One fine host, finish it, cook fast.
Keep the peace, keep the peace, and the talk, so we just love to eat. You want to run eggs, peas, and cranberries, got our eyes on the pie. And please take a bite. Thankful for all that we can give, and we're thankful that if we overeat, we'll be forgiven. 'Cause Thanksgiving comes but once a year to celebrate. With all the dear, and we must stay. There's always one expense, we're grateful for our churchy pencil staff. We're hoping that with overflow, it'll look like a Macy's float. Now it's time for a nap. Tomorrow when I come on lessons to the normal Christmas gifts this holiday was over. But when you're finding work is talking mud, be sure you don't forget to kiss the good.
Hi.
How was that?
Hi-ho.
Welcome to Pokin It podcast for November 19th, 2016. Hi.
Hi.
Howdy doody.
What song was that, Gavin?
What was that?
What song was that? Please share.
I don't know. I got it last year. I have no clue.
Sheriff, whoa.
It reminded
Oh.
Nice.
It
It sounds like Bob, what's his name? The guy that did all those Christmas parody songs.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. It
It
sounds like the
reminded
same
me
group.
of little Stewie from Family Guy.
Yeah, that was.
Speak
Yeah, you
up.
may be onto something. That could have been, what's his name? That does Family Guy.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
How was everybody?
Hi.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Pretty
having
good.
technical issues. Anyway,
Toppy Smelly is playing the part of Eeyore tonight.
No. My tail fell off again.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Quick, someone get a carrot.
let me get a hammer.
Oh.
Oh, seriously, that's Satan's had his way with me this week. That's all I can say.
No.
Well, you know, at least you got his
And
numbers.
I'm guessing not in a good way.
Your
No.
date forgot his lube?
No, it was even worse.
Mhm.
It could be worse.
Do you want to share it with us? Can we help you anyway?
There's video footage for the injury.
No.
Oh, did you get your ass looked at? Was that it?
Yeah, but
That was just last night at the bar.
Hey now.
No. Listen. I was king of the fuck ups this week. Is all I can say. King of the fuck ups.
I don't know. Gavin,
Those weeks. Come on.
It
Yeah,
happens.
we've all had that.
Jupiter was in retrograde. I don't know.
maybe that's what it is. But I did have that colostomy thing, colonoscopy scheduled, and I completely fucked it up.
How'd you fuck it up?
How so?
Because I did not read the materials they sent me,
Uh-oh.
and that's because I have a habit of not opening my mail,
Nope.
and so it came around to the night before, and I just assumed everything would start at 6 p.m. You know, the drinking of the fluid, the shitting, the
No.
no.
What happened?
No. I was supposed to start that morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But beyond all that, what really sunk it, I mean, just is that I was supposed to go in and pre-register on the computer,
Oh,
which confirmed that you were going to be there and that you were following instructions. And I wasn't aware of any of that, so the whole thing was a bust.
Uh-oh.
Was this your
The whole
first
thing.
time?
Essentially, yes. I had some procedure like 20 years ago, but I don't even
Like,
I don't even
Yeah,
know
that's
if that
very-
was a
come on down, Toppy. I'll look at it for you.
oh,
Oh.
jeepers.
Do you get a
Anyways.
second? Now, unlike most times, do you get a second date with this one?
Well, I don't know yet.
you have to reschedule, I would assume.
I'm going to try to reschedule, and of course, it'll be another 3 or 4 months till they. But they may be done with me for all I know. They may have said this guy's a schmuck,
Yeah.
and that's what I
No.
feel like. I feel the same day.
If you have an asshole, they want you.
Yeah.
If you
Well-
have, they want you.
No, the problem is you screwed up because you were going to get the doctor with the warm hands. Now you're going to get the doctor with the cold hands.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
I don't know. But it was. Yeah, I went into a downward spiral of depression because this kind of fuck up is the kind of fuck up that I do. And the same day I lost my phone, and then I was over at my parents' house and I let it slip that I was having this procedure. I forgot I didn't tell them. And I was telling them, I really screwed it up. And they said, what did you screw up, Toppy? And I said, that's right. I didn't tell you.
Oh.
And so they were mad at me for not telling them. And it was just, I went downhill from there. And then I lost my phone. And I still can't find my phone. And
Yeah, but why would they get mad at you for not telling them? I mean, it's kind of your
Because-
choice whether or not to tell them.
because they felt left out. And they wanted to know, well, who was going to take you there? And then I said, well, I was going to take a taxi. And that flipped them out. And they, why wouldn't you tell us? Why wouldn't it was just a horrible day and a total fail. I failed.
Oh,
You didn't.
They
fail.
wouldn't allow me to take a taxi or an Uber.
Well, then that's another way I would have failed, Jimmy.
Oh boy.
Why wouldn't they allow you
They-
to take one?
Because they have to have somebody that is responsible. So they need the name
Oh.
of the person that's going to be responsible for picking you up after the procedure.
Well,
yeah, they usually don't like
And it was explicitly said, no Ubers, no taxis.
well, that's
Yeah.
probably what I would have learned if I had read the materials.
So then you call Lyft.
Do they knock you out for that thing?
yeah.
Yeah,
said-
baby.
They sedate you.
Because I'm wondering, when my time comes, do I think I really need to?
Your time should be here.
Can I just ask for?
I just did my first one back in June.
Can I just have a beer?
Yeah.
Well, Jim, you could tell your doctor that you went to the class. You know, it's like you had Lamaze.
Right?
Yeah.
You are
Hear me singing, "Have my baby."
Yeah.
Well, Toppy, what I see is just take this as lesson learned, reschedule it, and now you know
Get
what
back
you
on the
need to do
horse.
and when you need to do it.
Yeah. No,
Just
I
take,
mean,
you
you're
know,
right.
put the big boy pants on.
Do you
Right.
know?
If you need coaching, you can lean on us.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now,
Honestly.
Toppy, I know you've mentioned in the past that you know your folks are in their twilight and you've been taking care of them. I don't imagine they're still driving themselves, are they?
My mother can't, but my father
Okay.
can. And he was not happy that I didn't, have him drive me. Or have
Mm.
yeah. So he was like he thought, why would you have a taxi drive you when you can? And I just didn't want to. It seemed like that it would just not have been a good idea. But I probably should have told them what was going on.
Well, I imagine you probably felt something of a child at the time because being an adult, that's all of what it's about, is that you're independent, you can get around on your own. Why do you need somebody else? But now you're in this predicament and you need somebody to take you to and from, like you're a kid that needs a checkup.
Well, that might have been why. Anyways, I thought it would be simple and that I could just have a stupid taxi take me and pick me up. But
Well, Ed Chan just put a video that explains.
Oh,
Just saying.
hey, Gavin, Sater wants to come on.
Oh, okay. Did not see him in the chat room.
We wanted to.
anyways,
So what's our, in honor of Toppy's fuck up, do we have a porn theme?
Bat.
It seems to be
Anal scopes.
Rosie the Riveter.
Well, this giant dildo pretty much fits the bill. I
Yeah.
would say.
They're not that big, are they?
Oh,
And
my
there's someone
God.
who's in the final stages of cleaning out.
That's
Right? Oh my
that
God.
is what you have to
Oh,
do
oh,
all the day
what the
before.
fuck is that?
Maybe Taxi
Like
Confessions.
somebody's frosting a cake.
Oh, I did not need to see that. Did not need to see that.
Look at him, he's all proud and shit. Look at those duck lips on him.
No, Big Fatty's not here. Fatty, Steve.
Aw, is he gonna
No,
sing
Big-
Polish love
Big
songs?
Fatty's not here.
Duck lips.
Duck lips.
Duck lips.
Look at him.
Oh, there's Jimmy's cute husband again.
Here's our theme.
Hi, Jimmy's cute husband.
David said hi.
Hey, that's
Good
like
name again?
Jim. That's like Phantasm. The ball is back.
Oh my god.
What's that?
That's,
Phantasm. The ball is back.
Oh,
oh Jesus.
Oh, good lord.
Can we change the theme?
Can we do something
No,
besides
no.
fisting, please?
Whether you realize it or not, this is helping Toppy remember.
poor
Oh,
Toppy.
It's giving me something I'd rather forget.
Oh,
Put
look
it
at
on the
that.
Home Shopping Network. Anything.
Oh my god, look at that. Look at that red meat.
Oh my.
Oh, Sater, do you have a new haircut?
Ew,
Where is
ew, ew. I can't look at that.
Hi, Sater.
Oh,
Sater's
good
here.
Lord.
Hi, Sater.
We cannot hear you, Sater.
Yeah,
We can't hear you.
don't hear your voice.
Nope.
No, you're
No,
totally
can't hear you.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Check your settings on the Hangout.
You
up
know
at
what?
the top.
Maybe we can just look at you and not hear you. That's fine.
Or put your head up so we can read your lips.
We didn't hear that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Check your settings.
Jimmy, what's your husband's name again? I forget.
Steve,
Steve. Okay.
Stevie.
Steve.
Hi, Stevie.
he can't hear you, but that's okay.
Can you all now?
Yes.
But he's looking at the screen. He's looking at all the pictures of the cute guys.
Yes.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Well, hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Sater.
Hi,
Yeah, we
Sater.
hear you.
Hi, Sater.
I have missed you all so much.
Where have you been?
So have we.
What's been going on?
I have been either acting, so in rehearsals, or directing, so in rehearsals. I have a show that I'm directing that is opening up tonight.
Oh,
Nice.
and you play the?
The director. I'm directing it.
You are.
Yes.
What is your motivation for that?
A paycheck.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, right?
Congratulations. Is this your first time directing?
It's my first time directing at this theater, but I've directed 5 or 6 shows before.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I am primarily an actor. That is what I enjoy doing.
Okay. What show is this that you're directing?
Sister Act, the musical.
Ooh,
Oh.
wow. It's kind of impressive.
So I got a bunch of nuns I'm dealing with.
Aw.
Good for you.
There you go.
pick up any bad habits? Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, hey-oh.
Oh God, we miss you, Jimmy.
What was that?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey-oh. I'm here all night. Tip the
Okay.
waitresses and try the veal.
Yeah.
Who's ready
But
for
not on
Thanksgiving?
Fridays.
No, Friday's fine.
So how is everyone?
Wonderful.
Good.
Not unwell.
Are you all?
Fabulous.
Are you all ready for Thanksgiving, everybody? No.
I'm
I
ready
need to
for
go buy my
Thanksgiving. Yeah. I'm ready for Thanksgiving. I'm just not
I
sure
cooked a
what
turkey
it's going
today.
to look like this year.
Oh, okay. We're
I
doing
just got
good.
I just got some good coaching on how to stuff my bird by Jim.
No.
Heyo! Oh
Oh,
my! Oh, that's vulgar.
We're doing
between what I told you and Ed Chan's pictures,
Yeah, exactly.
we're doing a nice quiet Thanksgiving by ourselves. So
Oh,
and
nice.
we normally have people over, but we decided this year we just wanted to lay back and
mhm. and
Get
somehow
blown.
I'm enjoying it more.
There you
Aren't
go.
you?
oh yeah,
Gavin?
we've had fun. We're all decorated for Christmas.
Yeah, we're a bit ahead of ourselves. But
So nice and quiet means no answering the phone when family calls.
Yeah.
pretty much, yes.
I went to the store today and bought the turkey and the stuffing and all the things, so that today was shopping day for Thanksgiving. Got everything I needed, no problems.
Now, Toppy, are you going to try the chirpumple that we talked about?
You know, it looks like I would just for the impact, but it looks like way too much work.
I would do it just to say I did it once. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
That's the what? That's the triple pie cake?
Yeah,
Yes.
cake with the pies in the middle.
Yeah, what is it? Apple, pumpkin, and
Cherry.
Yeah.
Although I assume you could have any combo you wanted.
cherry pie. Bite into one of them.
I would want one with just blueberry in every layer. Blueberry.
So that would be pretty much a blueberry pie.
Yes.
Oh no, it would, but it's wrapped in cake.
No. You want more. What compliments?
Where is the fat one tonight?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't say why.
He's at the Horror Hotel, isn't he? He was on his way down to his parents for the holiday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's call the Horror Hotel.
Wouldn't
there we
that
go.
be funny if we could actually do that?
I got it right here.
That's where Pride 48 next year should be. It's at the Horror Hotel.
There you go. Now there's a novel idea.
Live from the hot tub.
They
I'm
were.
in.
Hey,
I can handle that.
Jim's standing up.
Oh my
I didn't know he had legs.
Now, do they allow females at the Horror Hotel?
There's two hotels. There's the Parliament House or Parliament Resort, and then aside of it is another hotel. That's where they would put all the women.
Yeah, the women don't go into the men's section. They could. Well,
No,
that's the
No.
problem.
No.
See, you would have to have it.
only Jerry can go over there.
Yeah.
It's like gym class, really.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
And they would definitely not be allowed in the play areas.
Jerry's the only woman allowed.
Yeah.
Not even
But-
holding the cameras.
The thing is, the other hotel is just as nice,
Yes, sir.
and it's got an even nicer pool.
And
like in
some of the
reality.
rooms. Some of the rooms have their own hot tubs for private events.
Nice.
And their hot tub is in a DNA experiment.
I'm sure.
Ew.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Gavin! There's your squash.
A
What?
primordial stew.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
You
I thought
want-
I thought we changed the
Theme.
Ow!
theme of
No.
the room. Please,
no, whether
can we
you,
please?
no, these are helping Toppy remember.
Oh God, no! Why am I clicking on pictures? Why am I
No,
clicking
no.
on pictures?
No, don't.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
if
don't.
these are for
Oh.
my benefit, we can
Oh my
definitely have
God!
a change
Oh
of
God!
scene.
Let's do, in the honor of our sundered people, we should have Native American porn.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I can handle that.
I don't know if
No fisting.
that though.
What's wrong with this thing?
How about just we go with indigenous peoples?
Indigenous people sounds good.
There's nothing wrong with fisting. It's just not my thing, and it just I see it and it skeeves me.
What-
I'm sorry.
Don't look.
No, it's fine, but I would look at something I enjoy.
Well,
Like I said, anyone that wants to do it, God bless. That's just I see it and it skeeves me.
it's just like
God
some parts of
bless.
Thanksgiving dinner. You know, you don't want to see the bird stuffed. Maybe you just want to partake afterwards.
I think the theme today
When
should
it's
be
all
food
stri-
fucking.
When it's all stretched out and juicy.
That's I can't stand that part. either.
Jimmy!
Well,
Giblet.
You know what?
Giblet.
You know, for such a stretched meat. Red meat.
So, everyone going to
meat,
church in the
Kill the
morning?
black snake.
What?
Everyone going to church in the morning?
Yes, I'm singing the choir,
yeah,
so I kind of have to be there.
Oh my God! Look at that!
No, but I'd like to be on my knees.
Oh.
Look at that guy working.
No,
No, no, I will not look at it.
no.
What a waste of a pair of jeans.
Actually, Gavin, there is one choir member that would probably take you up on that. He's over 50 and single and horny as hell, and we got to try to find him a man. We
No.
really do.
So you're starting with Gavin?
Yeah, right. I already got a man.
Is he a
Do I
tenor or
be
an
saying
alto?
this?
Man, I just want
It-
sex.
Any port in a storm, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's good.
David, this rubber duck is for you and I.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my God!
Oh, that poor duck.
I love
What
that.
the hell happened to that duck?
For whenever I'm in a show, because I collect rubber ducks, Cindy, my flame dame, always themes a rubber duck. And in King Lear, I blinded somebody with an electric drill, and so this was the duck she gave me.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, look at the bear.
Did she do the drilling herself, or did she actually buy it like that?
Oh, she did it all herself. She bought the
Oh,
duck and then
right.
did all the special effects to it.
Oh, okay.
Scotty, do you have a zombie duck? If you do, I would
Oh, I've
love
got
to
my-
see it. I would love to see a
Zombie duck.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Ah, he does. He has a zombie duck.
A zombie duck.
A duck with two X's over its eyes.
Maybe that's what it'll be.
You know, if Donald Duck was trying to make a comeback, that's how he would do it. You'd have to break into the zombie business these days.
No, there we
Right?
go.
Anybody wants to make a comeback, like that's what they got to do. I wish
Pretty much.
I made sugar plum
Oh, I
from
would like,
Alton Brown's recipe. Oh my God, it's delicious.
I would like to know
You made sugar plums?
what is a sugar plum.
This is the Alton Brown recipe. It's dried fruits mixed with nuts and honey and spices, and it's out of this world.
Oh, it's delicious.
So
Nice, Mr. Mike.
when it's put on your plate, Jimmy, what does it look like?
It should be, well, the stuff has to dry out a bit, but it looks like dried fruits. It's going to be rolled in a ball, then rolled into sugar.
Okay.
Okay.
And is it traditional that they make it look like,
plums.
like little fruits or something?
Yeah, that's more marzipan.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but this is
Oh.
it's almost like a no bake cookie type thing.
Oh,
Hold on,
okay.
I'm getting a picture. I'll post it in the room. And when I made the stuff, I don't think it's going to make it till the morning, so I'll probably have to make more.
That good, huh?
But
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
basically dried fruit rolled in sugar
And honey to hold it together.
Oh,
And
okay.
some almonds. I found a couple
There you
recipes.
go.
Zombie duck.
love the zombie duck.
Poppy, this
There you
is
go.
my zombie duck with his exposed,
Ew.
Love it.
his bony wing.
Mhm.
This is my dead duck.
Oh,
Love it.
He's
there's
just
the
dead.
cross.
Love
This
it.
is my Deus del Morte duck, or however you say it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Dresses like a
And of
sugar
course-
skull.
This is my pride duck.
Yeah.
Queer duck.
Queer duck. Whatever
Remember
happened to
Queer
it?
Duck?
Yes.
I
Is he
love
still
Queer
around?
Duck. It was such a good show.
Queer Duck.
Oh,
Homosexual.
Oh my god, I love
Queer
that.
duck, the intellectual.
That's right.
I love that bipolar bear was basically Paul Lind.
Bipolar
Yes.
bear. That's
Yes.
And then when he came out to his mom, she stuck her head in the oven.
Yes.
Yes. I remember that one.
bipolar bear. Oh.
I posted a picture of what the mixture looks like.
That's what.
Okay.
Oh.
So is anyone
Okay.
here daring enough to fry a turkey?
No, we would
No.
burn the house down.
So this time of year when we do tailgates at the Patriots, inevitably there's people that are frying turkeys, and that's not a good mix. A bunch of drunk men
Nope.
and turkey fryers and all that. Oh, it's
No.
really bad.
Probably
No
not.
thanks.
Lose your giblets.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Have you seen any frying accidents in the parking
Have
lot?
I seen it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
There's plenty of it. Yeah, they get the big burners out and it's very dangerous because there's people like running around throwing footballs, getting drunk, and
Oh yeah.
it's hot. It's hot.
You have open flames and oil. Not a good mix.
That's right.
Oh.
No, exactly. In booze, lots of booze.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't Open Flames your band in high school?
What?
Huh?
Wasn't Open Flames your band in high school?
Hey-oh!
Yeah.
I thought you said weren't open
Ladies and
flames
gentlemen,
banned
put your
in
hands
high school,
together
then I
for
never
Open
would have been able to go.
Hey-oh!
Scotty Chubbs Matt posted a photo. I believe that's you. Perhaps a co-star on stage. But I sense this is not the production you're doing now.
No, this is when I did Spam-A-Lot and I played King Arthur.
Oh, Spam-A-Lot. Yeah.
I love your face.
So you can't imagine there being too many smiles in King Lear.
This was actually the only girl I've ever had true chemistry with on stage.
Oh. Huh.
Huh.
Did she have a penis?
No. Her
Oh.
name's Melinda, and right now she actually lives in San Francisco, and she's in Beach Blanket Babylon, which is a well-known San Francisco show. She's a fantastic singer. She's amazing.
Wow.
Now, is Beach Blanket Babylon? Is that anything related to like the Beach Party movies?
No, it's kind of a musical review where they do little sketches, skits in between parody musical numbers.
Oh, okay. All right.
Chubbs Matt, that's hot. That's a hot pick.
Right?
Yes.
I miss the asshole porn.
Oh, somebody wants to say hi.
Aw.
Oh, kitty cat.
Aw.
Kitty.
Gustafer.
Hey, Gustafer.
Christopher.
That's Gustafer. What a cute kitty
Aw.
cat.
Scott, you remember that cat that we had that looked a lot like
Oh,
Christopher?
Steve wants to see Gustafer.
Oh, come back.
He's the one who keeps pussy blocking the show.
Later, can you show? Oh, there's Gustafer right there. See, kitty cat. Later, speak.
Hey there. Oh, yeah. I got to talk.
There's
There
Aw.
it is.
Christopher looks completely bored out of his
Well, he just
skull.
woke up. He just woke up.
He
That's what
looks
his
completely
habit,
over it.
his habit is sleeping.
Yeah.
There's Gustafer.
Oh.
That's somebody's penis.
Whoa! Where?
In the chat room.
Oh, nice.
Scotty, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
All right. As a director, now I'm very curious about this, but I sort of know generally what a director does in a theatrical production. But I recently learned that basically once the show is underway, the director is never there. Well, I don't know about never, but once the show's off, the director is kind of not part of it anymore. Is that true?
That's the truth. It's the more professional the show is, that is definitely the truth. Once the show opens, the show is what's called frozen, and that's the show. And it's up to the stage manager who runs the show to give the actors any notes if they're not doing what was prescribed by the director.
Ah, okay.
Now, in a lot of amateur community theater, the director will still come every night and give notes. But I won't be doing that. I don't even think I'll be going tomorrow afternoon. I'll go tonight to opening night, and then I might go once a week just to watch. But that's about it.
See, I never knew that. I thought that all this time the director was there night after night after night.
No.
But no, I guess not.
Because very few changes are going to be made after tonight's performance. So.
Yeah, it makes sense now that I realize that. Huh.
Yeah, because you've already had at least one rehearsal with a full audience to be able to know, how they react and how things happen. and
yeah,
don't
and
have them.
a lot of my notes for last night's preview is all about the timing. Is all about, hey, you need to put the pause here, because for me, comedy is really a science. People don't realize how hard comedy actually is. That if you put a pause in the wrong spot, or you put the emphasis on the wrong word, then it'll screw up the whole joke.
This comedy is a series.
So it's all about timing.
Yeah. The Chinese girl, timing.
Timing.
What's the key to comedy? Timing.
Timing.
Timing. The Chinese girl.
Comedy tonight.
Anticipation.
Yes.
Timing. That's very true. Yeah.
Sit closer to your microphone, Gavin.
He's trying to quit drooling,
That
okay?
rod closer to your mouth. Come on.
Hey now.
No teeth.
Some teeth is okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Teeth can be inevitable. I mean, depending on, how rough you're being, or how rough the top's being sometimes.
Just a little scrape is hot. Gnawing on it like a
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll is not.
Right.
And here's a public
Unless
service
you're into
message. Right. And here's a public service message for those of you who are having an encounter with a young man that has braces. Use alcohol-based mouthwash.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ow.
Ew.
Ow.
No, I once gave an ex the clap because I was avoiding alcohol-based mouthwash and I had braces at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So you had the clap.
Right, my mouth was full of bacteria because I had braces, and you can't clean your teeth as well. So you should be using alcohol-based mouthwash, especially when you have braces, unless you've got sensitive teeth. Since I wasn't at the time, I gave him the clap because my mouth was full of bacteria with the braces.
Oh.
Ba 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 ba.
So I don't know. The definition of the clap is isn't that a venereal disease?
Well, there was some action going on down there.
Anyways, puzzle that through, Jimmy Bear.
Yeah. The wheels are turning as we speak.
I'm going to be contemplating this one for a long time. And I may never receive another blowjob in my life.
No,
Yeah.
I'm done. I am done. Well,
Syphilis. It all started with a simple kiss. Now it even hurts to take a piss.
Well, you'll have a whole new appreciation of what Baron Frosty's going through with having to give up on dairy.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Because you
What,
can't
does he have
have dairy.
venereal disease?
A glass of milk is not the same thing as a blowjob.
Well, no, you can't have dairy when you're on the pills for the clap.
Okay.
Whoa, Baron Frosty's doing what?
Baron
Yes.
Frosty has
Oh,
the
no.
clap.
Oh my!
Okay, you just
Oh, there's a soundbite.
you took
There we go.
yeah.
Someone save me.
Gee, I hope Big Fatty's not listening.
He would. I'm pretty sure he's listening.
Not going to go well. We're this close to Christmas too. Oh my!
Well, at least maybe
Yeah.
I'll be on this opening.
Heyo!
Where did Jim go? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Hey,
What?
aim higher than that one, please. Don't aim for being on Big Fatty's opening.
Goodness.
Oh, who hasn't been on Big Fatty's opening?
I don't know. I know I have several times. Not
Oh,
got
that was supposed to be a honk, but okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
at the rate that the Pride 48 shows are beginning to drop off, I've got a better chance now. Let me tell you.
There you go.
Right.
Are they dropping off that
Hold
bad?
on, I'm still trying to think of who hasn't been on Big Fatty's opening.
DJ.
It's a long list.
Big fatty, big fatty, big fatty.
Why? Who all's dropping off?
Well, Game Night Guys just announced that they're ending the show, and a certain person on this call tonight we haven't heard from in months. So he's kind of pod fading.
Oh.
Not to call him out or anything.
Mr.
Who
Major?
haven't you heard from in months?
You.
I put out a show 3 weeks ago. Look who's caught up.
3 weeks ago. Every week for me, honey.
How often do you put
I
out?
can't put out that often, and I'm married.
Hey now. Hey.
Oh my god.
I put out at least once a week, just not a podcast. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hey, sailor.
Oh, you're down to once a week?
I said at least.
Oh, okay.
Well, once we become a certain age.
Seder is the official welcoming party for all of our troops coming home for the holidays.
Yep.
Yep.
Da, 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 da,
Swallower.
da, da.
Just call me Fleet
He's an easy port.
Call me Fleet Week?
As we're back to any port in a storm.
Yeah,
Week, or
exactly.
natural disaster, or a strong wind,
Yeah.
Mighty wind.
Yeah.
slight
Fleet-
breeze.
Stripper name. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Fleet Week.
There we go.
Brought to you by Fleet.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
If
Brought to
you
you by Fleet Enemas.
bump it with a trumpet. How comes nobody ever does productions of Gypsy Rose Lee?
Gypsy?
What are you talking about? There's always a production of Gypsy.
I've never heard anybody talk about one.
What the fuck?
'Cause all the like, there's a lot of people
He's drinking.
on doing podcasts, and I've never heard anybody talk about it.
Well, there's millions of shows. I can't be in them
No,
all.
but I'm saying anybody I know. I've never heard anybody talk about it. You would think
Oh.
that would be. I'm not putting it down. I'm just throwing it out there.
He does have a point, though. I
You're
don't think
getting-
I've ever heard in any of the podcasts
Maybe
anyone
getting
talking about it.
confrontational about it.
Of
I
what?
could talk about it right now, but it's not current.
When was the last time you heard somebody talk about Guys and Dolls or damn Yankees?
Why are you getting so defensive about this? It's just throwing it out there.
Well,
God.
I'm just throwing it back.
All right. Next
I love
subject.
damn Yankees.
Damn Yankees. I want to think that Scream Queens Patrick was talking about that one within the last couple of years. There was one of the Pride 48ers. It was that, or it was Patrick Geik.
Snap, snap.
That's the way I think. I think I snap it.
Look what
I
I
am
saw.
gay, therefore
Snap,
I
snap. You
snap.
got the clap.
Hollywood, come and get me, Hollywood.
No, I did get a blowjob from DJ. I don't have to clap.
Hey-oh.
Oh, there's Marlon Brando. Oh,
Marlon Brando.
Brando when he was
Marlon Brando.
sexy.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
When was he not sexy?
Well,
Oh, okay. No.
Oh, when he was like 50.
I forgot. Yeah, looked really bad.
Yeah, the years were not kind.
He never had work done. Let's just put it that way.
there you go. There. That's a good way to put it.
He was a good-looking man, though. Look at him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And he had classic looks. He would still be that man. That guy right there would still look.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's some guys from the 50s who nowadays would be like, yeah, he's all right. You know what I mean? He would be a very handsome man.
So, has anyone seen? I haven't gone to the movies in a while. Has anyone seen that Fantastic Beasts movie?
I would love to see that, but I really want to see Doctor Strange.
I think I'm going to go see one of them tomorrow.
Has anybody here seen Doctor Strange yet? I want feedback. I'm actually thinking about going to a theater to see that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Fantastic Beast.
I'd have to get out of this chair.
Oh, Doctor
No.
Strange.
I was told Doctor Strange you really should see in 3D if you can.
Oh, okay.
What's that about? What's it about?
Well, Doctor Strange is a Marvel superhero, one of the lesser known ones, and this is his first movie.
Yeah. See, I heard just the opposite on Pod as my co-pilot. It says, especially if you have any trouble getting dizzy when you're watching 3D movies, this is not one to watch because it's so immersive that it's like it actually made Taylor dizzy.
Well, Taylor's a big old queen, so.
Hey-oh.
I'm providing the opposite
There's another
opinion I heard
soundbite.
on this podcast.
No, I don't
Why are
know
you
if anyone.
providing an opposite opinion? What are you, Trump?
I am.
No,
I
stupid.
can imagine how that could like just from watching the previews, how it could give you vertigo.
See, that's the entire reason why you need to see it in 3D, because
Exactly.
you don't get the same effect in 2D.
Well, a lot of people don't do well.
They're weak.
It's nicer.
What is with you today?
It's nicer to throw up in a theater than it is around home.
That is the truth.
Yes.
Well, I was going to say, I imagine a number of people have problems with 3D, especially if they are prone to migraines. Billy has a hard time sitting through 3D movies, my husband, because it'll give him a migraine.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just providing an opposite. I was just providing an opposite opinion. That
because
I
it
had heard
does
on
it does actually make your eyes.
Thank you, David. I appreciate your opposite opinion.
Hey,
It does make
Thank
your eyes have to adjust differently to the way you're looking at it. So I could imagine it giving you a headache for people
Well-
sensitive to that.
Well, then maybe you should just wait for the audio drama of it.
What?
There's
What?
there's an opposite
Why are
view.
you being
Just
a dick?
listen to the Doctor Strange podcast.
Why are you being
There
a
you go.
dick?
I'm not.
I've been a dick since you came on. It's like just
Gavin,
brr.
you know, we're all stressed.
We
Actually,
love
I
you,
enjoyed
Sater.
watching.
Oh,
I
it's
enjoyed
like
watching,
everything anybody says, he's like, rah, 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 rah. It's like, dude, lighten up.
I am not. Shut up.
oh,
There you go.
oh,
Wow, girls, you're both.
wow, somebody's awfully sensitive over there.
We're both pretty.
I'm not sensitive.
Stop being bitches,
On
both
the,
of
on the
you.
left coast.
Girls, you're both pretty.
I'm not on the left coast.
I'm prettier.
Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are.
I would like to invite everyone.
You're as far left coast as you get.
Yeah.
Yes, Toppy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alaska.
I believe Toby has the floor.
Yes.
No, I was just going to say, speaking of Doctor Strange, there is a very interesting 1970s made-for-television movie of Doctor Strange way back then that actually is worth seeing. So I don't know how or where it's collected. Maybe it's on YouTube. I don't know. I have not seen it since it aired. But there was a made-for-television movie of Doctor Strange in the 70s, and I remember it being pretty good.
No.
So just
Cool.
it just as a historical marvel, interesting thing. People might be interested. Like if they like this recent movie, check out this movie that was made way back in the 70s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it any better than the Doctor Who movies that they made?
Well, it had a bigger budget as it was a television movie. I remember it had tons of special effects and it looked very magical, and I remember it being rather true to the comic book characters. So
What is this guy's special power? I've never heard him.
magic.
It was made in 1978.
That sounds right.
Mine.
Yeah,
I cannot tell you who the hell was in it. I don't remember.
it was. What the hell's his name?
Bob.
Peter Cushing.
David Copperfield.
Max says.
Peter
David Copperfield.
Peter Hooten.
Putin?
Peter Cushing.
H-O-O-T.
Mags is saying Peter Cushing.
Everybody stop talking. They could hear me. H-O-O-T-E-N. Hooten.
And I think his nemesis was Morgan Le Fay, and I don't remember who portrayed her.
Jimmy, what I know of Doctor Strange is the storyline is that he was a cancer patient, and something through that process, he developed his powers.
Because he followed the directions that were sent to him.
He did his prep properly.
Yeah.
He didn't eat anything red.
Oh, red meat. Yes.
See what you missed out on, Toppy?
Yeah.
Poor
You could have been
Toby.
Doctor Strange.
Oh.
Actually, that's, you know what? That could actually be a plot line for an upcoming Smellcast.
Actually, Max just said no cancer. The cancer patient was Deadpool
Yeah.
because he took
Yes.
up Scientology. What?
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 Oh, Ed Chance's. I don't know. I can't follow this.
I
Yeah.
don't,
I'm
I
not
don't
drinking.
understand any of this.
I think the classic.
I thought Deadpool was good.
I
I like
I-
Deadpool. He
I
was
love
fucking
Deadpool.
hysterical.
He cracked me the fuck up.
I have no
Moose in the
idea.
I love
chat
the
room says
homoerotic.
Doctor Strange is great and you should see it in 3D. But Moose, that is not the popular opinion. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I love Deadpool, and I've seen very few of the superhero movies.
Superhero movies to me are right up there with Star Wars and Star Trek.
Oh, you
I
enjoy
like
them.
Star Wars and Star Trek. It's
Yeah,
just
I
I don't follow the comic books enough to really get into the characters. The one I am planning on seeing next year, though, is most definitely Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
that one. I mean,
Yeah.
Did Wonder Woman have a sidekick?
No.
Yes and no. She had a sister that tried being a superhero for a while.
So she became a pole dancer.
Yeah, she went on the series. On the series, her sister visited her for a little while, and then that kind of thing.
She
Yeah.
was Wonder Girl.
yeah,
Yes, and on the Linda Carter series, she was played by she was like a pop star or
Deborah
something.
Winger.
Deborah Winger.
Yes.
Yeah, they actually were planning. It was kind of like a test
Hot
of the
Cup.
character because there was a possibility of spinning her off into her own series,
No pun
but
intended.
they just, yeah, really,
I'm
the character didn't work well enough or something like that, or there wasn't enough interest. Or
They
I
were
guess
so
CBS
creative
just
back
couldn't-
in the 70s.
Yeah,
I will,
We like to think so, anyways.
Well,
I feel bad now. I feel bad. I asked Matt if he wanted to join on, and I never watched to see whether he answered me. So answer me again if he said yes or no. I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Matt, come on.
Electro Woman and
Has anybody
Dinosaur.
heard? Has anybody heard?
Oh, yeah.
Has anybody heard any buzz about them doing a Vixen series?
Who?
Or anybody that knows
No, say that again, Kevin. A what series?
Vixen?
Vixen.
Vixen and
Isn't it
Kid
Vic-
Comet and Donner and
The,
Blitzen?
the woman that with the necklace. Am I saying it wrong?
I don't know. I can't tell what you're talking about.
She's a woman with a necklace, and it gives her powers.
Isis. Oh, mighty.
It gives her the powers of animals.
Oh, the
that,
mighty ISIS.
isn't it Vixen? I might
Remember
be
that?
got the wrong name. She was just on.
Hot
Shazam.
Tub was saying yes, it's animated.
Was
Yeah,
it Shira?
No,
No, that was my
I'm not sure.
generation.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, Kevin. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
What did Isis? Isis?
is anybody watching
The Wonder Twins?
the time traveling thing?
Han Cub knows who's Vixen is, and he wants to be added. God damn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He will straighten out our superhero dilemma.
There we go.
He
Oh,
knows.
boy.
I know who Vixen is too. I don't want to be argumentative though.
You know what? Don't start that. Either say, it's like,
Oh,
don't
wait,
be,
wait, I gotta punch
now you're
Kevin.
being a dick in the other direction. Okay, stop it.
Hey-o.
Wow,
Whoa, Gavin.
the claws are out tonight. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
well, come on.
Booyah.
So
Booyah.
Gavin, over your head, you have some religious icons.
No, they're gyms. I don't know what they are. What are they?
I see
They-
the Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Hola.
So I've got like a whole bunch of like St. Joseph statues like that I bury in the ground when I list a house.
Right.
Yeah, we did that too.
Brings good luck.
That's the one.
Oh, okay. I
That's the
never
one
heard
we
that.
found here.
They came with the house?
You get little
Yes.
St. Joseph statues and you bury them upside down,
Oh,
facing the house over by the real estate sign. It helps to sell the house.
We always put it near, we always buried it next to the front door.
Okay.
And actually went to the listing with the seller. I mean, a buyer.
Not crazy. Okay. I'm waiting for
Hey,
Hot
see
Tub.
that?
We'll have
Hot
to
Tub.
remember that when. Yeah, we'll have to remember that.
Yeah, when Billy's grandparents passed away, they were very Catholic, and in every room they had a box that was in the wall or something, and it would have a rosary or something in it, just because they had all the rooms blessed.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Well, I will say that usually doesn't help.
Hello.
Hello.
Jay!
Yay!
If anybody's watching,
Jay!
Hi, Jay.
Hello.
if anybody's
Hi,
watching
Jay.
of tomorrow,
Yes.
the series on it's a comic book series, Legends of Tomorrow. Vixen was on it the last 2 episodes.
I just stopped watching it.
Oh, okay.
Tell us.
Vixen was on several Arrow episodes as well, and Flash
Oh,
last season.
was she an Arrow? Okay, I know she was on the animated series with Arrow, but
She's gotten her own animated series now.
oh, is she? Well, yeah, I know that. I've seen that. They were 20-minute videos instead of the full-on. If you go on,
What really made them cool is that they actually had the television actors using their own voices for the animated show too.
oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so when she was brought on to Arrow, they actually used the actress who did the voice in the animated series.
Now, how did they work that into the Arrow? Considering she's from a different time period.
No, she's from modern times.
Okay, well, not according to the Legends of Tomorrow.
I believe she's immortal.
Oh, yeah, I think she is. You're right.
Vixen?
Because of the necklace, yeah.
Is
The
she an
necklace,
alien?
yeah.
Is she a person?
Well, we all
I
know
don't
who the
remember
murderer is.
What?
So, all right. So I'm not crazy. It is Vixen. Okay, good.
Yeah, she dated a Green Lantern for a long time too.
Was she buff? Was she fucking him?
Probably.
Yeah, of
He-
course.
Imagine the dildo. Imagine the dildo he could pull out of that ring.
Well, imagine what she could turn into.
Uh-huh.
Your wildest dreams come
They'll have a
true.
good time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she doesn't actually turn into them, but okay.
Form of a dildo.
Oh wait, that's
What
one
would
of the.
your superpower be?
That's the Wonder Twins.
Well, yeah,
Right.
the Wonder Twins. There was always the one that got to be the cool thing, and the one thing got to be the crappy thing. So one would have to be the dildo, and the other one would be the lube.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
One was always
A pail of
water
water.
based,
Yeah, a pail
Yeah.
of water.
Well,
like
that's why.
ice or a pail
Well, they
of
wound up
water.
hanging out. That's why they wound up hanging out with Space Ghost.
It was Zan and Jaina.
Yeah.
I love Space Ghost.
I believe.
I liked it when they made it funny. Later on, they made it like it was kind of a spoof on itself.
Do you mean like that Cartoon Network where he interviewed people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that was weird.
that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
He interviewed.
What was the name of the bad guy that looked like a praying mantis? What was his name?
Oh, I don't know.
Praying mantis.
No, it was something like
Jared Frosty.
Zoltan. I was watching Zoltan.
Oh,
That was
Zoltan.
like-
Zoltan.
Zoltan.
That shit's
Let me look.
Something like that, yeah.
I never understood, like, I just never understood that space ghost to coast, but I thought it was genius.
It was.
It was fucking genius.
He
That was
so
like the
cute.
same time as MSK or whatever it was.
MSK.
Or MST.
MST3K.
Yeah, that was out around the same time.
Ooh.
It
I
was.
can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I could tell you that.
That
Give
was-
me, I like the banana boy.
You like
No,
that?
as soon as the letter
I
came out of my mouth, I realized it was wrong.
Chicken
Jay,
soup.
what did you have for breakfast?
Actually, I didn't have breakfast.
Oh,
What was the first thing you ate?
Toblerone.
First thing I ate was Kung Pao chicken.
Oh, I like the way you look.
there you go.
I would eat that for breakfast.
I had to take my car in for a recall and wait for it, so I didn't get to eat anything until after that was done.
So much better than leftover pizza in college.
But Kung
Oh,
Pao
yeah.
chicken.
Hey, you guys, what is your favorite breakfast food?
Cold pizza.
Not traditionally breakfast, like, yeah, a leftover from like cold pizza or whatever. And I'll just say that's mine, cold pizza for breakfast. Oh, I love it.
Our spaghetti sandwich,
Spaghetti dinner.
spaghetti sandwiches.
Spaghetti
Cold,
sandwich.
cold spaghetti,
Because the pasta's not enough carbs.
and you scoop it up and you put it in a slice of bread, fold it in half, and eat it.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Mine is utterly disgusting. I like KFC because all the grease congeals at the bottom of the chicken. It's so good.
Oh my
Yeah, cold fried
god!
chicken can be good.
The next morning?
Yep. The next morning.
That actually sounds kind of good.
That sounds good. I don't like the gelatinous sounding chicken fat, but
I never
But
eat
it's
anything
so
on
good.
breakfast for breakfast.
I like chicken and mayonnaise for breakfast.
Chicken mayo.
I think my favorite thing that I make for breakfast are pancakes that I put coconut and chocolate chips in.
Ooh.
Oh my, that
Does sound good.
I like coconut.
How about
That's-
cock?
cold
Just putting it
cock.
out there.
Cold
That
coffee
sounds
out
a
of the
little
fridge.
Good old cock.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
given.
Would you like to come over for brunch?
And it tastes good.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Usually.
How do you consume it?
Right.
Well,
With
you
the
the cock. You got
It's heated up leftovers.
With
Come on.
enthusiasm.
I think my favorite thing one time was I actually made hamburger helper stroganoff the night before and then had some for breakfast the next morning.
That would be good.
That's probably
Yeah.
so good the next day.
Leftovers are all great for breakfast.
Anything with ground beef is always better the next day.
Yeah.
Right?
Because the fat is gelatinous, right?
hamburger
Well, this
helper.
was heated back up. This was heated back up because it does become basically a brick when it sits in the
Oh, yeah.
refrigerator.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A salty brick.
Very salty.
Mm.
And not in a good way either.
Yeah, no. That's not
You don't
good.
realize how much salt is in that hamburger helper until you forget you've got a cold sore and you have some.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Fortunately,
Wow.
I don't have to worry about that. High blood pressure is not one of my issues.
I went to my doctor's yesterday, and I usually go for an early morning appointment. So I was hanging around the house all morning, and I had some Chinese dumplings, and I had some soup, then I had some Italian sausage, and I go to my doctor, and they take my blood pressure.
Oh boy.
They're like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's really not like you. Usually very steady. I was kind of eating. Like, what were you eating? And I was like, Chinese dumplings, pizza,
Well,
sausage.
That's what you get when you have your appointment at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt bad. I felt so bloated.
Well, hell, the other week I had my physical, and I'd forgotten that I was supposed to go in for blood work the next day. And, you know, they say you can go in anytime, but I'm never going to have time during the week, so I had to do it on Saturday morning. I realized it's Friday night, so I'm like, crap, I'm going to the gym tonight. What the hell am I going to do? I got to eat something. So, of course, you get the cheeseburger out of the vending machine at work. So, you know, I'm fasting for whatever hours and have my blood work, and the last thing I ate was a cheeseburger.
From a machine.
Out of a vending machine.
Right.
I would like to know
imagine
where
it's so
you work that you get cheeseburgers out of a vending machine.
Yeah,
I wanna know.
seriously, I don't get that. I get like crackers and corn chips. That's it. That's all I get.
Is it a vending machine and then you got a microwave next to it to heat it up, or is it?
Yeah.
Like an automat? Okay.
They've got like salads and things in a refrigerated case.
So it's like an automat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Automat for anybody over 50 that might know what that is.
I know.
Yeah.
Actually, anybody over 60.
No, well,
At heart.
I've seen movies with them in it.
Yeah.
I've seen, yeah, exactly.
Remember
Well,
the old movies where they had the people in the kitchen like pushing the stuff into the windows?
That is the automat. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
apparently they still have them overseas, like in Europe. I've seen pictures where people have gone to Denmark and wherever. They have those there still.
They were really big in Tokyo too.
That was a
Yeah.
Lotso discussion
Yeah.
years ago
That's right, Jay.
in New York.
The automat.
Yeah.
What, they
I've
call
never
that?
had.
Good.
Horner and Hadart, right?
Yeah, one in order. Arctic. Or something.
Excuse me.
Chubbs Matt says, "Oh my God, silence."
Why?
Yeah, really.
Don't tell me we lost.
Created PWAS. What?
He was.
Yeah, it's still going.
What is it?
Oh,
Oh my
Pokin
God!
was
Look
a
at that one
stick.
that Mr. Mike just put on. Oh, it's a little tasting party.
Oh, there you go.
He was hungry.
Aw.
Oh, I got feeling a little cup.
It's like feeding a baby bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all can't stop looking at it, can we?
That would be snowballs.
Every cook knows you should always taste what you made.
What's peanuts?
Oh, come
Look
on.
what I made.
Come on, like none of you have ever not tasted your own cum. Come on.
That's
Hey, no,
a
that's
freshly glazed twink.
It's
Yeah.
a pudding shot.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Pudding shot.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
lovely,
Yeah.
lovely.
I'd actually like to know. Now, you got to be honest. I'm going to tell you the honest truth
Uh-oh.
about, a period in my life where, I would jack off and then I would always say, I'm going to taste it. I'm going to taste it. This is the night that I taste it. And I'd put it off and I'd never do it. And I just want to know, am I the only one here that
Yep.
or did you just stuff it in your mouth? That's what I want to know.
You just imagine it's a Twinkie and you squirt.
You're the only one who hasn't.
Yeah.
Speaking for myself, yes, I have.
Oh my lord!
I've never had the appetite.
All right.
I'd be afraid it'd rot my teeth or something.
Listen, I was all game for it. I was totally in for it, but then I'd come and then I'd go, yeah, I don't think I'll taste it.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it as you're coming, not after you've already finished everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you come,
your
it's
legs
like,
over your head and
That's
do
the
it
voice
in your mouth.
experience.
Right.
Toppy,
as soon as you
Toppy,
come-
do you see this shot glass? Can you guess what it was used for?
Oh no!
If
Show
you
it
got
to
a
us
shot.
again.
You nasty.
Now I think the only way that maybe I could have gotten around with this was like to straddle myself up so that, against a wall, so that my hips are way up there and my mouth is way down, and then I could.
That's
Just
way
squirt.
too much work.
Okay.
It's called shoot on your stomach, scoop some up, and stick it in your mouth.
You gotta
No.
do real.
No,
You gotta do it
Doesn't
really
involve
fast. Because
gymnastics.
once you come, don't you really want pizza more than you want anything else?
I always love pizza.
Actually, that's really.
Hey, I vote pizza. I like pizza. I like pizza.
Hey,
Yeah.
Scotty, you're missing your endorsement chance here. This is where you tell them Spunk Lube. It's just like the real thing.
Oh God, no, don't eat spunk lube. No, don't.
You
No,
ate it?
use it only as lube. Trust me.
Right.
Apparently, you have experience with this.
It is an excellent lubricant. It's an awful appetizer.
Oh my.
And not a good after sex mint either.
I wonder, is there eggnog flavored lube?
Ugh.
Well,
it's right
in
after
the
pumpkin
holiday
spice.
times.
Little nutmeg and cinnamon in your lube. That helps.
Santa's snow.
I'm skeeving out, and that takes something to do that to me.
We have learned Gavin's limit.
It is.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
trigger.
there's your title. We have learned Gavin's limit. Or I'm skeeving out, and that takes a lot.
Well, it's 8:03, Gavin.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do birthdays or anything.
Oh,
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 Gavin, too.
right.
To hell with protocol.
It's a holiday. Ooh,
We didn't have
that's
Big
nice.
Fatty here to keep us on task.
Exactly. All his fault, bastard.
Right.
That's it.
Whose birthdays
I'll
are
have to
this
call in
week,
and tell him so.
Gavin?
Relax.
No.
You I can yell
Don't
at.
do it. What's good?
Once a year we celebrate with stupid hats and plastic plates. The fact that you were able to make a trip around the sun. Whole clan gathers round and gifts and laughter do abound. We let out a joyful sound and sing that stupid song. Happy birthday, now you're 1 year older. Happy birthday, your life's a win. It's not a competition.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Really?
Jesus.
That's for the end. I hit the wrong button.
It's a talent show at the old folks' home.
I only I have,
That was like that actually sounded like the opening chords to the Addams Family.
no. You'll hear
Name
it.
that tune. I can name that tune in 3 notes.
This week I have 2. I have on Wednesday it's Conscience Charles' birthday. Conscience. And on Friday I have Terminally Single Tim.
Terminally single Tim.
And Thursday, of course, is Thanksgiving. So, and we will not be doing a show next week, just so everybody knows. But that's all I got. So
there you go.
So let's go to the after show. So, David, where can we find you?
You can find me at thatbluejeansguy.com because I still haven't got the denims.com registered yet. In fact, I may be losing that bluejeansguy.com pretty soon.
Oh shit! Better get
I know. I got to get it renewed.
DJ, where can we find you?
There's the Faraway Nearby, and it's tfnpodcast.com. We have a special episode coming up with Jim, and we discuss the holidays.
Yes. I heard part of it already. Sounds fun.
Jim, no.
The trophy wife of this show.
Ew.
I got one of those.
Lord, don't flatter him. Jimmy Bear, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook, James Major.
Okay, and Hanka, where can we find you?
Hanka on Instagram and Twitter, Daddy's Disney Den podcast.
Love that.
Thank you.
Jim, where can we find you? Jim? Yes.
Number 1 Funky Homo on Twitter.
Okay.
That's good. Anything else? Anywhere else?
Nope.
Yeah.
Seder, where can we find you?
You can find me as Sater69 on the Twitters.
And Toppy, where can we find you?
You can always find me on swapmyturkeywaddle.com. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And
Happy
you can
Thanksgiving.
find all my applicable links at pokinit1.blogspot.com. And oh shit. We'll do this one. Everybody say good night. We'll go to the after show.
Good night. We'll go to the after show.
The day a glimpse of stocking was the dawn of something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only
There's a country dance at the only hole in town, and everybody comes from all around. They want to hear a gobble and a scratching on the ground. They come from far and wide to hear the turkey sound. Turkey in the throw, ho, ho, ho. Turkey in the hay, hey, hey, hey. And the old folks dance with their mother-in-law as they dance to a old turkey in the snow.
That's the Wiggles?
That's a good one.
What was that, Jim?
I didn't know there were words to that song.
I think they made them up.
You guys will be right back. I'm doing laundry, so I got to change stuff from the washer to the dryer. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Very domestic.
I only got a 3-day work week this week. I ain't doing laundry. Fuck that.
And if you'll forgive me, I must go get ready for the show tonight.
Have a good
Oh.
time. Congratulations.
leg.
Mr.
Must
Director.
prepare.
Break a
Love
leg.
you all.
Bye,
Break
Scotty.
Love you.
Somebody say break a hip. I'm not that old.
Yeah, you are.
And you look lovely.
And I'm on my way out too because it's
Okay.
a work day tomorrow. Take
Ooh.
care, everybody.
Toppy's got
Happy
a hot
Thanksgiving.
Night, Toppy.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a great turkey day.
Thank you.
So Jay, I do like your new Disney show.
Do you? You're the first person I've heard
But
say
what
that.
kind of freaks me out is they all call you like Uncle Jay. It's like, are they
Yeah.
all like wicked young or something?
Well, the problem is that the main show host is also Jay, and he goes by Daddy. Hence the Daddy's Disney Den. So I've been made into an uncle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
And yes, I am older than all of them. Not that that's a surprise.
They were all like born in like the 90s or something.
Yeah, I think actually the first time when we had a discussion about it, the first time I went to Disney World, none of them had been born yet. So
Yeah, I heard that last week.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
So none of them watched Disney on VHS, apparently.
right.
Wow.
Really? I would feel really old.
Are you allowed
Yeah.
to be to a school?
What?
Right.
When was the first time you went to Disney?
Well, I was 13, so a long time ago. I have to do
You can make me do that.
79.
Oh, okay. Wow.
We went in 73, like after it opened, 73, 74 maybe.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah.
We went somewhere around there too. I don't remember how old I was. I have video of it. I remember bits and pieces. I don't remember a lot of it though.
Mhm.
So.
First time I went,
remember
I
my
went
sister.
as an employee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to work there when I was in college. I did an internship at Epcot.
Really?
Yeah, that was back in '87.
Were you like one of the little Mexicans? Or
Epcot, the most.
Easy. No, I was the line cook at Germany and the UK.
oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know your Wiener.
I worked at the beer garden and the Rose and Crown.
Epcot is not what it used to be, sadly.
No, it was so different back then.
Yeah.
What is it now?
Well, we went the first year it opened, and it's just very different. The countries are still the same, basically, but the
Not
future
really.
world
Well,
portion
they've
is.
changed a couple and they added a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, now they're making the fucking ride at Norway, a frozen ride, which is a crime against nature.
Well, Norway wasn't there when I worked there. It was just open space.
They had little elves in it.
See, when Jim and I went, I found Epcot Center to be the most boring park of all the parks we went to.
I like.
I didn't find it interesting. Really, I mean, it was okay, but it was not. It would not be a destination for me.
You were a pain in the ass that whole day. You did not enjoy it. I
didn't enjoy it. No, I was like for like people to take their kids to educate them or something. I was totally disinterested in the whole thing. I don't know. That was
I
that's
thought it was fascinating. I loved it.
You already know
No,
everything.
yeah.
That's why it was boring to you.
no, it's not that. I just didn't. No, I didn't find it interesting. It's just me.
I liked it. I wish I had spent more time and told you to go get lost.
The whole day. I mean, what do you want? Although they did put on a really great parade at the end of the night. I remember that. The parade they do at the end of the day. That was good. So
I don't remember.
But we have to go again, Jim. There's so much more to see.
I would wait until they finish the Star Wars land at Disney Studios, because right now there's only like half a day's worth of stuff to do there, and when that park's in good shape, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
At Disney Studios?
Yeah.
I'm totally lost when it comes to Star Wars. Have you even seen any of the movies, Jim?
No, but the first one.
Oh, the first one? Okay.
Star Wars, that was it.
I watched a documentary about like abandoned places recently, and they were talking about an area of Disney that didn't finish getting developed, and I think that's where they're building the new Star Wars rides and stuff. They had like I don't know if it was a 50s or a 60s era hotel there, and it was supposed to be like the golden oldie age.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Huh, I wonder where that's near. It's totally plausible.
But I think that they maybe knocked it down to build the Star Wars stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Because it was one of those parks where they planned two halves to it. There were going to be two themes that complemented each other, and the other one just never caught on, so they never built it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do know they had something like it was a racetrack kind of attraction that either didn't get built or it did, and then later got abandoned.
You're
There's
not
like a
thinking
whole
of
other-
Red River Country, are you?
So what?
Who?
You're not thinking of River Country, are you? It was their first water park, and it's abandoned now.
There was also that, but there
Yeah.
was also one that was racing themed.
Well, that was
And
test track over at Epcot.
That might have been
That
it.
was so
That's
much
still-
fun.
that's
I
still
love
going.
that.
That's still
Yeah, that's still going. That was really
Yeah.
good.
Okay. There was something else, and this may have been before Epcot, or I don't really remember. It's one of those eerie thing, one of those. You'll never believe what eerie stuff is sitting on Disneyland's or Disney World's property. One of those clickbait
Sure.
kind of titles.
Mhm.
Does anybody know what the acronym Epcot stands for?
I do, but I can let somebody else guess.
No, we don't.
I do, too.
What?
Experimental Prototype City of Tomorrow.
You got
Community.
Woohoo.
Ooh.
It's Community of
it.
Tomorrow.
Got it.
But yeah,
Oh,
close enough.
So your first 2 days when you're an employee of Disney World, you have to go through orientation, which they call traditions. And
Right.
at the end of it, you have to take a test. And
Right.
the test is things like name all 7 dwarfs.
Ooh.
What does Epcot stand for? All these different things. And you have to pass it.
were you a cast member? Or?
I was a cast member. Yep.
Oh, cool. I did not know that about you.
Back in '87 in college.
Nice.
Friends with Mickey.
I was a line cook at the Rosencrown restaurant and at the Beer Garden, Germany.
Okay.
Where did you go to UCF?
No, I went to Johnson Wales
Oh, okay.
in Providence, Rhode Island, which I'm heading to next weekend. Providence.
Oh, you were just there for the summer.
I was there for a trimester.
Oh, okay.
We did
Wow.
tries there instead of semesters.
Hmm.
So I was there September through December.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not
Nice.
bad when you're 19. It was friggin' awesome.
Hmm.
Where did you stay? On the bar at the park or?
So the school that I went to had condos just outside of the park. They had,
Uh-huh.
we lived just outside the park, and they provided transportation. It
Nice.
was very close by. Yeah, it worked out great. They paid you like minimum wage and whatever. It was a good experience.
Has anybody been to Wiki Wachi? Is that still?
Is that still there?
I don't know.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Because when we went down there, we went to Wiki Wachi, St. Augustine. It's like a prison park. I'm not sure what that. But-
Oh, no, that's fun.
Did you go to Disney World?
was
when
like
you
the-
were there?
Yeah, we went to Disney World. I can't remember how old I was. I know Debbie was like 16 or 17.
42.
So my sister's 2 years older than me, so I was like 15, 16, some 14, 15, 16, something like that. But it was like the year they opened. We actually won the trip through Tang. Do you know what
What's
Tang is? Anybody remember Tang?
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't know if you think that's still around, but we used to drink Tang all the time. My mother used to buy Tang. She thought it was because the astronauts drank it. I guess I don't know, but and
Kind of ghetto.
they entered a contest and they won a trip for I think it was 2. So what they did was instead of flying down, they decided to drive down and save money, and we stopped at all these places all the way on the way down. It was kind of it was actually a lot of fun, even though it was like 4 children in the car.
Yeah.
4 children and 2 adults, but it wasn't that bad.
Wiki Wachi is still there. It's a state park.
Is it
I
real?
heard
Okay.
they have mostly female performers, but I've heard that they've added male performers, so they have mermen.
Oh, they have more men there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how many, but I've heard that they have at least a couple.
Wait a minute, I'm looking at the roster of mermaids.
Oh God. Post some pictures in the chat room. But it was actually a lot of fun. I remember that being fun. But I don't think it was just Disney World at that time. Like Epcot and all that stuff didn't exist yet. So
Wow.
Yeah, Epcot came into place in '82.
Yeah.
yeah. No, it wasn't. It was way before that. So,
You
I never went.
but oh my God, look.
yeah.
the mermaid.
This is the week you watching mermaids.
Yeah, I know. That's hysterical.
That.
And
God, this
they do.
fish.
They go into this pool and you're underneath it like an aquarium, and they do this like ballet thing. It's actually a lot of fun. Although I was like 15 at the time, so I would imagine now I'd be like, what? But it was cute. It was cute. I remember enjoying St. Augustine a lot more because there was a lot of stuff to do there. Like there was interactive things that you could do, like lock your sister in the stockades and stuff like that. It was fun.
Yeah.
That kind of place.
My early bondage years. I don't know.
There we go.
That link I just put in was for the section of Disney that I think the Star Wars stuff has been built, and that's basically the program that I was talking about.
I don't see it.
It's in the Hangouts window in the IM for Hangouts.
Oh, I deleted that. I didn't know what that was. Hold on.
Oh.
You can still.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
But I don't know what specific part. It's just the the era themed hotel. It's like golden oldies and stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't see it either, actually.
Pop Century. Oh.
I'll post it in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So, David, what's that sword behind you? Is there a special story behind it?
I don't know. I'm actually dog sitting and house sitting for a friend of mine this weekend. The one that I've done before.
Yeah.
And this is you're actually seeing the other side of his bar room. Usually when you see me, you've seen like normally you've seen that view, kind of. But when I got on here, I realized that the light was really, really bad, and we can't have me badly lit. So I went around to the other side of the bar.
I'm just lit.
Oh my God! Look at the dick on that.
But
Ed Chan, thank you.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure if you guys can see it here, but he's got a sign that says "Get your Woody serviced here."
Yeah, no, I'm looking at Ed
Which I
Chan's
love.
board.
He's my best friend now.
Wow.
Been a long time since my Woody.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the sword is all about, so I'll have to ask him that sometime.
Yeah, ask him and then tell us.
Probably just a pencil sharpener.
Right. Well, I don't know if he was in the service or something. People get like a dress uniform and a sword when they leave the service.
Let me see here. It's not. I can tell you, it does not have an edge on it. I can tell you that much.
So it's the decoration.
Oh, it's a letter opener. Okay.
It's pretty damn big letter opener.
Really big bills. It's for hospital bills.
Right.
Yeah. That's for damn sure. Speaking of all that, I didn't get a chance to say in the regular show, Mama Green Jeans is in the hospital right now.
Oh,
you're right.
For tests. It's for tests. When she went to her doctor, he listened to her heart. And she's known for a while she's had an irregular heartbeat.
Right.
And he listened to it. And for some reason, they missed it on the EEG they did back in May. But he listened to her heart and said, yeah, you need to go to the hospital. So they've run some tests on her, and all they've determined is she's got one valve that slightly leaks. But it's like on a scale of 1 to 5, it's a 1. So 5 being the worst, obviously. So all they're going to do tomorrow, or Monday, I think it is they're going to sedate her, numb her throat, and then put a scope down there and just check to see if there's any blood clots. Because she was getting dizzy. That's kind of how she knew something was going on. And if they don't see any blood clots, then they're going to do a zap on her heart with the paddles, just to try to restore the rhythm again.
Oh, okay.
So she won't be a candidate at this time, at least, for a pacemaker. And then they took her off her blood pressure medicine because her blood pressure was actually really low.
How old is she?
She will be, I think she's 77.
Okay.
Oh.
She's 77 or 70. Yeah, she's up there in years.
My father had the same issue. He wound up getting a replacement valve.
Yeah, it's not bad enough to need that.
Yeah, so because it turned out he had no blockages or anything like that, or clots, But wound up just. But he had it from. I remember back when he had pneumonia when I was in like high school, and they discovered it then that he had an irregular heartbeat, and it basically was because of this valve. But because as he got older, when he was in his late 70s, they wound up replacing it, and he was doing good with it. I mean, it was from a pig.
Okay,
So,
that's fairly common.
So it wasn't like a like a synthetic heart valve. It was
Big play.
and he just it took a while to get them adjust the blood thinners, but other than that, it was not an issue. So
yeah,
it seems to be working fine. He doesn't have any issues with that anymore. He has other issues, but not with that. So
yeah. Well, it's kind of hurt,
but and he
basically is
82 now. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, her thing right now, she's more annoyed. It's like, look, I don't need to be in the hospital right now. I've got Thanksgiving coming up, and she was even talking like, where the sale paper for the local grocery store was. We're thinking, will you just try to get better first?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
it sounds like
Thanksgiving off, so I can help cook. Her one daughter came in from Chicago. I don't think she's basically just going to stay until Monday, and then go back. But I can cook, and we can make Thanksgiving happen. It won't necessarily be the traditional Green Jeans family Thanksgiving, but we can do something.
Yeah. Tell her where it's all taken care of. She'll be fine.
Well, you have no idea.
Yeah, I do.
I do. I didn't know my father was in the hospital to get the valve replacement until he came home. And I was like,
tell her sister.
I was like, what is that all about? He goes, well, I didn't want to bother anybody.
Oh my god!
Didn't anybody notice he was gone?
Well, they live in Arizona. Nobody else lives there, so it's not like we even heard about it.
Yeah. All the family members know, except for her sister. And her sister was going out of town for some kind of trip, and she said the same thing. She didn't want to bother her own sister.
She didn't want to. I kind of understand that, not wanting to stress somebody out about something other than what they're supposed to be concentrating on.
Yeah.
But I would still be pissed.
I think she also knows this sister. The sister got widowed last year, and she's still not used to living on her own just yet, which she pretty much doesn't. And she's very clingy. So I think my mother-in-law knows that the sister would basically be camped out in the hospital with her, and she just doesn't. She's one of these people that she can only take her for so long, and then it's like, you need to go, leave, please. Before I grab the kitchen knives.
Big Fatty wants to know what that picture is I posted.
Which one?
The figgy pudding.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Where is that? Where is it, Gavin?
On Twitter.
Oh, it's on Twitter.
Oh.
The shit I made?
Yeah.
Sugar plums.
Sugar plums.
That's the next.
What's a good Brangelina name for Gavin and Jim? Because if I want to address them both, it's easier that way.
Jim and Gavin.
That's too individual. Too many syllables.
Bitches.
I call you Jersey boys. Have you guys ever been to that huge German Christmas thing in Bethlehem, PA?
No, I never have.
You live 10 minutes from it, and you've never been there.
I know. No, I never did get there. I've been to Oktoberfest.
No, not this year, but I've been before. It's definitely worth seeing at least once. It's pretty cool.
Is it more than just the store?
Huh?
What is it? What do they have?
It's just like a huge market.
Oh, the Chris King? Okay. They got one in Philly.
I didn't want to try to pronounce it.
Have you been to the one in Philadelphia?
The what?
The one in Philadelphia?
No.
Used to be at Love Court. And
now it's around City Hall.
Yeah, now it's around City Hall.
The Chris Kimball Market.
It's worth going because there's a lot of fun, interesting things there. I mean, it's definitely worth. Because Jim and I are going to go. We usually go down there after his, like one day after his work. I'll meet him down there, and we'll walk around there, and then we'll go down to What is that? It used to be Wanamaker's. What's it now? Jim?
What was that? I'm sorry. Yes, Wanamaker's and
It's still Wanamaker's?
it's Macy's.
No, I'm Strawbridge's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Strawberry down that way.
Yeah, and they do. They have a whole thing. It's a whole animated thing you walk through for a Christmas Carol. It's really, really nice to watch.
What do they have at Wanamaker's? Did they have something?
Wanamaker's, they have that big wall. I find that kind of.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I don't think that's all that.
It's a tradition. Those people, I never understood it. I mean, you see displays on people's yards that are more complicated. Oh, he's getting head.
Jimmy Bear.
He's getting head. Leave him alone. Oops.
Jimmy.
Oh boy.
You got me.
He pulled a toffee.
Other than his age, other than his age, he looks like my father after Thanksgiving dinner.
Why didn't you let him just sleep?
It was the top button undone.
You're a very young 82.
Did you have your hand down your finger stuck in your pants?
I think he has fingers stuck in something else, actually.
Yeah, wouldn't you like to know?
I made a turkey under the grill tonight.
Ooh.
How long did it take?
Did your husband know?
About 3 hours.
3 hours.
Oh.
I put it in the rotisserie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Put it on at noontime and just let it go. It was so good. Oh my god, it's so good.
Well, gentlemen,
There a lot of grease dripping.
Yeah, I collected them all and saved it, and then I made gravy with it after I separated the fat.
Okay.
Ooh.
DJ wants to say goodnight.
Yes, gentlemen, I gotta go join my husband to watch the movie. So you guys have a good night.
You too. All right. Have a
Night,
good night.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Also with you.
Have a good night, DJ.
Night, night.
So about the turkey on the grill.
Got him.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, it's on the rotisserie. Do you have a rotisserie for your grill, Jimmy?
No. No, I don't. No,
Oh
ours is,
my god, there's.
Well,
I have a separate rotisserie countertop, but I can't get a turkey in it. It's not that big.
Well, we have the
How big was your bird?
for it, but we don't have the built-in motor.
My bird was small. I did an 11-pound bird.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of small.
Yeah.
But is that good, huh?
We were allowed up to. We got a free turkey. We get a free one from the from ShopRite every year.
Yeah.
We're allowed up to 21. We actually found one that was 20.68 or something like that.
That's a good sized bird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So many that were like 27 and 28 pounds. They were big.
Yeah. There were some big.
Yeah. No. If to do it on the grill, it can't be any bigger than 12 pounds. It just there's not enough space.
Well, see, he smokes it. He puts it on the right, and then the smoker and the heat is on the left.
Yeah.
So we can fit the whole thing. It's right on top of, like, sits right on the.
Great.
So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
What is that, like 9 hours, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah, we'll see. I right now I'm forgetting. I have to think.
Can you see this picture?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
That's my bird on the grill.
That's
Nice.
Beautiful. Is that to eat during the week or?
Well, we
you
had it
having
tonight for
Thanksgiving?
dinner.
Oh, okay.
We are. We always do a turkey the weekend before Thanksgiving, and so we'll eat that all week. I'll boil the bones down tomorrow and make a nice stock. Put that in the freezer for later.
That sounds like Jim.
Make good use of it.
Very nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I put a big turkey and mayonnaise sandwiches.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what, Jim? We went and bought turkey. Turkey gravy. I forgot we still have a container of turkey broth in the refrigerator.
Have another drink.
In the freezer, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
So, oh well.
So I'll take the whole carcass and I'll put it in the crock pot tomorrow morning, and I'll let it ride all day.
Yeah.
Nice.
That makes a great turkey stock. Really low and slow.
Let it ride, baby.
Do you
Yep,
put,
just let
you
it
put your
ride all
veg-
day. Yep.
you put vegetables and spices in with it?
Yeah, sure. Yep. Whatever I have.
You have fresh
I've
thyme
got,
growing
some.
in your garden?
What's that?
You have fresh thyme growing in your garden?
Fresh
Thyme.
what?
Thyme.
I do. I have thyme. I have rosemary. I have tarragon. It's still going right now.
Yeah, I have
My basil's gone. But yeah, I have thyme. Yep.
Ooh, look at that man.
Celery, onions, carrots.
A Chan.
I can't believe my tarragon is still alive.
Do you use tarragon?
I do. I like to use tarragon when I saute carrots.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. A little bit of tarragon and some brown sugar with sauteed carrots and butter is the best. Oh.
Okay, none of these will work.
What?
Jivin?
No, Javin works the best for sure.
It ain't working. You can call us Jim and Gavin.
Just call it,
Javin. Yeah, that works.
hey, yo, bitches. It works just as well.
There you go.
Hey.
I farted. Anyway.
So when we go over to my brother's house, it's Uncle Jimmy and Aunt Steve.
Oh. Why is that? See, I've never thought of either of you as.
Who's the woman in your relationship?
God, I hate that.
No, exactly. It's not like that at all.
That is the most annoying question ever.
Yeah.
It's like if there was a woman in our relationship, we'd actually get pussy, you know?
Right.
What time is it?
I don't think
that's
Paul had to go through that with any of his family. I don't think.
No, I'm just kidding. My family doesn't say anything like that.
Oh, okay.
That's just a joke. It's just a joke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his mother being of a certain age is old enough that she would be in the generation that would ask that kind of question.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if she ever did. I mean, I know as far as like her grandkids, basically, I've already been referred to as Uncle David. So, you know, and he was Uncle Paul before that. So
I
don't think there'll be any aunt talk at this point.
Are the elders at that age, do they still use the expression coloreds?
Oh, mine did.
My
grandparents did.
My grandparents always said that. And I was just like, you're not supposed to say that.
Oh, my mom would say that. Nice colored gentleman. Yeah. She didn't mean any mal. I mean, it's just that's the way she was raised.
I haven't heard either one of the in-laws say that yet. It was kind of funny when you mentioned that. This I think was right after my grandfather died. My grandfather on my dad's side. We were looking through like some old Army records of his or something, like a personal diary he had written during that time. And yes, he did refer to one of his fellow service people as a colored person. And I was just like, holy shit.
Well, there was a time when that was actually socially acceptable.
Yeah,
that
this was during
vernacular.
Korea.
That was what was said.
Yeah,
That was what it was before black.
right. Well, this I think would have been during Korea because that's when the armed forces would have been integrated. But still, just hearing that word.
In the 60s or 50s and 60s, it was Negro.
Yeah.
And then it became black. So it's like it's all a scenario of what preference people have.
Yeah.
Just like transgender.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when people say to me, it's like, well, do you call her or him? I usually just use your name. So
yeah.
You know, so I don't understand it, but yeah, I definitely. Some people can be forgiven for that. So
I mean, for many people, it's still just a very new thing. You know, I had the fortune of being around a group of transgender people who were everything from just people who cross-dressed all the way to one person who was about to go for her gender reassignment surgery.
Right.
So, you know, I got very versed.
I still get confused about it too. So it's like there are some that like to be called transgender, transvestite, or cross-dresser. Like I just go by name.
Jay, you look like you're playing with yourself.
Bad boys in the
Always
texting.
Just use the name.
And that's kind of me. I mean, but there comes a point where you have to bring in a pronoun.
Yeah, sort of.
What? What am I
I
missing?
mean,
Oh, you
otherwise
don't-
it just sounds
Friend.
weird when you keep saying the person's name.
My friend Bob or my friend Janet or
My
Yeah.
husband.
Yeah, we actually have someone like that in our church choir, who's now this person is actually going from female to male, which is really interesting because currently he is actually still standing with the women because his voice is still too high at this point. So it's just kind of a weird thing, using the name and using the he. And when you hear him sing, you keep hearing this very high female voice. It's going to be interesting to hear what happens when the hormones start. Once he starts undergoing the hormones, how that voice is going to change.
right.
Yeah.
How do you make a hormone? Don't pay her.
Right.
Yeah.
Any good stories for us?
Have you
Yeah,
called
it's
that
been a
one
while.
into?
Has it
Big
been a
Fatty
while?
yet?
Have you called Big Fatty lately?
Not for a couple of weeks now.
Oh, come
I don't
on,
want to be
man.
overexposed.
No, you need it at least
That's
once
never
a week.
happened on Big Fatty.
Yeah, right.
No one's ever done that.
I think it can. Yes. I've heard some folks that are overexposed.
Veritable Virgo made a good point in the thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically what he's saying is you can read
Actually,
it in the chat room.
I'm not wrong. Person of color is the preferred variant, as the antiquated colored person subjugates the person based on the color of their skin. It stops recognizing the person. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it's the concept of, whereas somebody would say, well, my car broke down and the only person that would help me is this colored guy, instead of saying this guy stopped, you know what I mean, and helped me out. Like you
Why
have
you
to,
gotta be black? That's basically what it comes down to.
Right.
yeah,
Why does it have to? Why does it have to be a color? How about if it's just a guy? It's just like marriage. It's like, gay marriage. Well, no, let's just call it marriage.
Mm-hmm. It's like assless chaps.
like, no, we take turns.
Are you the one that has the
However,
problem
if
with
you're
that
trying
word?
to,
Yes.
if you're trying to describe
Yes.
somebody, I mean,
Yeah.
you can say they're black, they're Chinese, whatever.
Yeah.
See,
And
you
some of
and
it's just
you and
going to
I
be
would-
societal shifts.
Jay, you and I would understand the concept of assless chaps as being just chaps. We always assume, but other people, when we talk to them,
Right.
That is redundant. I totally get that.
right?
Yeah,
But
it annoys the crap out of me.
other people outside of that realm of knowledge would be like, they just think you're wearing jeans under them, and they think of cowboys and
Right.
like
Oh,
assless
yeah.
chaps.
Yum. Yeah,
So it
Each
depends on
other.
who. Depends on what crowd you're standing with having the conversation.
Yeah, maybe it should be.
I've heard a lot of gay guys say that though.
Just like the term ball gag, it just doesn't always good. It's in like work experience, it just does not work well. So
Right.
almost all gags have a ball. Yes.
No.
No,
I always know that.
I've seen it with the dog bone.
Improvise with a big knot and a hanky. Yeah, I know. I got.
No, you're out of it.
Not the ones that have fitted out with turpentine or whatever.
Anyway,
That's hot.
Yeah.
Did you get it on video?
It gets the job done real fast. Okay.
but chaps are by
Kidding.
nature assless. Okay, no.
Okay, wait for Pride 48. Is there going to be a Pride 48?
We don't know.
We don't know yet. As far as I know, I've heard yes. So
Well, they were talking about going on a Big Fatty was talking about going on a cruise, and it's a couple weeks
Well,
after.
he's
when
going
the
on a
Pride-
cruise next September,
Right.
Yeah,
like the Amsterdams and whatnot.
Yeah.
yeah, and that probably might be too. Well,
That's not going to be a Pride 48 event.
There's not going to be a Pride 48. Everybody needs to realize that.
I think there
It would have
be-
been started way before now, planning, because it always has.
Right. I think
Yeah.
so.
I think with the way that, like I said earlier, the podcasts are beginning to drop off to the point.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I think even trying to fill the June event at this point is going to be very difficult. And I don't know what that is, why that is. Suddenly we have all these shows just dying off like this. But yeah.
Well, I'm actually considering the idea of, normally now I'm going to start taking off in the summers. I'm actually considering after this summer, just going to doing live shows, but not posting them. Just post them like I do with my after shows. You can listen to them online, but they're not going to like show up on, iTunes and all that crap. So I'm considering it. I haven't decided yet. So
Any particular reason why?
I don't know. Kind of a pain in the butt. So
That could be one of the reasons why people are dropping off from the podcast. They have, most a lot of people have a regular 40, 50-hour job the rest of the week. And then they, they're married to their podcast, and it could be draining.
I think a lot of them when they record, it's very hard if you do more, because it's very hard to. Dave knows this. It's incredibly hard to do a podcast by yourself.
Yeah,
and it's really hard to fill up that amount of time to do an entire hour or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I think Big Fatty has the best idea where he keeps it to what, 15, 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it 20 or a half hour?
20 minutes.
20
Always, Jim, it's every time. It's exactly 20 minutes.
It's what?
It's exactly 20 minutes. Every single show is exactly.
It's pretty much the first mile of my walk every morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are just. It's hard to get two or more people to, marry to a specific time. Because life happens, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I know. Like when I was doing the American Idol and So You Think You Can Dance updates, really more the So You Think You Can Dance update. Trying to coordinate mine and Michael Sage's schedule sometimes was just crazy. Let alone the fact that I was on the Eastern time zone, and when he was in California, he's in Pacific time zone. So he was delayed by 2 hours even watching the show. And then we have to try to basically record the next morning and, stuff like that going on. So, yeah, around Redhead, it was a little easier because basically we would watch at the same time and then just immediately jump on Skype and record afterwards.
See, it would be really hard for me to do any kind of show with another person because of the hours I work.
Yeah.
Because I go to bed at like 7 o'clock, and to do anything during the week.
You are an old man.
Yeah, I know. Well, I start work at 4 a.m, so
yeah,
really.
Man.
Yeah,
I've actually been tempted a few times to change my show time to 8 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock. Except that the nice thing about having the 10 o'clock slot and no one coming after me is I can run over. But at the same time, usually Paul's coming home around that time, so really I can't run over.
Yeah. See, that's why I've never moved to, like, a lot of people were complaining when I first started doing the live shows that I was doing it at 7 o'clock because it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the West Coast.
Right.
So, like, a lot of people were like, well, that's so early. And it's like, well, you got to understand, if I start at like 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm married to like 11 o'clock. And for me to be up at 11 o'clock, that's not a normal thing unless I'm at the bookstore. So,
right.
And I haven't been there.
All right, boys, I have to head out.
Yeah, it's getting to be that time.
Thank you for your company, folks.
Right.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Everybody have a good tea day.
Yes, enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Bye-bye.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Wonderful porn tonight, Ed, Chan, and Mr. Mike.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Yes.
We
So
will
we're
be
wrapping
back.
now, or
Yeah, we're gonna wrap. We're gonna be back on the 3rd. We will be back. So
okay. Cool.
I'm gonna start doing the Christmas karaoke. So think about that.
Ah.
Ooh.
I want recording. So Christmas karaoke. I'm gonna try and do a post in Facebook tomorrow. So
I will have to figure out how Paul and I can do that because I still have a computer I can record on. Santa needs to come early.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
A podcasting studio.
I start having parties in December, so I probably won't be around as much in December. I know the 10th and the 17th I have parties.
Oh, good for you. Nobody loves us.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
only have
Well-
one that I know of.
Jay, we might see you on Saturday.
Yep, I should be there.
Okay.
I will look for you guys.
Jim's driving, so I get to drink.
Cool. Yeah, my friend Brian's probably going to drive.
All right.
There'll be 3 of us going, so.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yep.
I promise not to crawl all over them. No, I don't. Anyway.
There you go.
All right. Everybody say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Ciao.